how to make pancakes from scratch. I'm Pat Tokuyama, creator of All Day I Eat Like a Shark. But first, a quick story. So it's Saturday morning and you just had a dream that you made pancakes from scratch and it was a huge disaster. Knowing that it was a dream, and dreams come true, what do? Well, your train of thought was broken as you heard your baby crying. Not because she just pooped her diaper, but because she wants your attention. Me, 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 me. So much for pancakes from scratch, you think? Just for a second. Well, we could eat at a restaurant or do takeout, but we're not sure if they make pancakes from scratch. Truth, it varies. Since you don't want to risk it, you decide to mold this very important decision as you go and console her for a quick hike, because she likes it outside and so do you. While on that hike, you think, I'm going to make pancakes from scratch, and it's going to be amazingly delicious. Can you feel it? Kanjiru kai? Because you believe in the power of visualization, you imagine what it would be like to cook the perfect pancakes from scratch. Making the pancakes only requires a few ingredients. Starting with the dry ingredients, you're going to need some flour, baking powder, a little bit of salt, a little bit of sugar, optional of course. And for the wet ingredients, maybe a little bit of melted butter or oil, a little bit of milk or non-dairy milk, and maybe a couple of eggs or egg substitutes. And once you have those ingredients together, all it takes are a few steps, step by step. First is going to be to whisk the dry ingredients together. Second step is going to be to combine them with the wet ingredients. The third is going to be to allow it to rest for about 15 to 20 minutes so that the gluten relaxes and so the flour has a chance to absorb the moisture, which is going to result in a much fluffier and lighter texture. Step 4 is going to be to use a buttered pan if you enjoy the flavor of butter as much as I do. And step 5 is going to be to cook on medium-low heat and flip about halfway through once you see little bubbles coming through the surface, and repeat until you're done. So as you're waiting for your pancakes to cook, you remember that dreams are symbols, and you wonder what your dream might have meant. What could my pancakes from scratch disaster mean? You check the dream dictionary online, and it's not what you were looking for. Next, you check your Pisces zodiac to confirm your bias, but then as you're just about to figure out what good fortune was in store for you today, baby Mari starts making noise again and you snap right out of it. And you look at her and you think, what's going on? Daijoubu kai, Mari-chan? This time I think she's hangry. So angry that she just yells with all her might. She doesn't even know what to do. And as you both exercise the law of attraction for these delicious pancakes from scratch, you manifest them into your life like April showers bring May flowers. And you're just so amazed and wonder how it could get any better than this. Well, here's 2 things I'd recommend that you not do, and 3 that I recommend that you do. The first is going to be to avoid fake maple syrup. If the ingredient does not say 100% pure maple syrup, I'd suggest not using that. So the second thing I'd recommend not using is margarine or the butter spreads. Why? Because butter tastes good. Dayo ne, so desu ne. Now 3 things that you can definitely consider doing if you don't do them already is toast some nuts. Walnuts and pecans are 2 of my favorites that I love to top my waffles, pancakes, and other sweet things with, along with a little bit of whipped cream. You can flavor it with a little bit of sugar and or vanilla extract or almond extract if you want something a little bit different. And last but not least, fresh fruit to add a little bit of fruity flavor, of course. So what would you prefer? Spelt or sprouted spelt? Think you could tell the difference? Let me know in the comments.